So first of all, good evening everyone, welcome to this video. And today in this video we are going to discuss about the very interesting topic in the C++ programming world. Okay, so what we will see today, so today we will discuss about that what is the meaning of the inline namespace in the C++. Okay, so what we will see that use of the inline namespace, okay, in a C++, in CPP. Okay, and then I'm going to the next and then finish. Here you can see that we have the one project is here, we have to the created, and inside this we have the main.cpp file. Okay, and inside this file we are going to the writing the source code for the inline namespace. Okay, so let's see here that what we are going to do. We are just going to the create the namespace. Okay, so I am just giving the namespace for our this namespace, that is a we are going to the give the name, that is a access version. Okay, access version, this one is the outer namespace. Okay, and inside this version what we are going to do, we have to the created the next, we have to the created the one again namespace. Okay, so that is a namespace, that is a namespace here. Okay, and I am just giving the name, that is a version 1, version version and 1. Okay, so this one is the name of our second namespace, that is in the nested, you can say. And then what we are going to do, we have to the taken again the third namespace. Okay, so second namespace inside our access version. Okay, namespace. So I am just going to the create again, that is a version 2. Okay, version 2 is our second namespace name. And then what we are going to do, I am again going to the create the namespace and then version, latest version. I am just taking, that is a version 3. Okay, so what we are going to do in this all these things, so I want to say you something that why we are going to the use the inline namespace. Okay, so I want to say you something that why we are going to the use the inline. So I want to say that inline namespace is mainly used to access the latest version or latest vlogs, or you can say that is anything. Okay, so we can say in a single word, that is used for the access the latest version. So what is the meaning of the version here? I want to say you something that version here is, that is we are going to the something. I want to say you that suppose we are going to the create something in our program, in our project. Okay, so there we have to the created a lot of the things, a lot of the functions and etc. so on. So what we are going to do, we have to the in the version 1 we have to the only some functions have to the included. Okay, so I am just taking, that is a one variable, that is a int salary. Okay, and then I am to the assigning the value, that is a only 1000. Okay, and then what we are going to do, I am just going to the create the one method, that is a show method. Okay, and then inside this method what am I going to do, so I'm just printing the value of the salary. Okay, so we have to the print the value of the salary. And then what we are going to do in the second namespace, we are going to the again the taking the again the salary, that is I think that we must have to the not take the salary variable because it is not suitable here. Okay, so I'm just taking, that is it's okay, let's see what will happen. So I want to say you that I have to the again in the version 2 I am just taking the salary equal to 1,10,000. Okay, so 1000 and then 10,000. And what we are going to do again, I am just going to create the function that is a show method, and then inside this method what we are going to do, I am just going to the print the value of the salary. Okay, so method is nothing wrong, this one is the same as the function. Okay, so I am just going to the print the value of the salary. And then what we are going to do, I am just also going to the give the output some messages. Okay, so here I am just going to the give the output that is a, I am just giving to the one message that is a version 2 salary. Okay, and here version 1, here we have the version 1 VIRSION 1. Okay, and then what we are going to do, we can see all these things here. Okay, so after that you can see that we have to also give the one message for our user. Okay, and then what we are going to do again, I am just taking the variable that is a salary. Okay, and then inside this salary variable we are going to assign the value by the 1 lakh. Okay, so 10,000 and 1 lakh. And then what we are going to do, I am just going to print the value of the salary. Okay, so with the help of the method we can show the salary, without that we can show directly. If you want to access through the cout, then we can do. Okay, so I'm just going to take the variable that is a method name that is a show. Okay, and then what we are going to do, I'm just going to print the value of the salary, latest salary. Okay, so I'm just taking that is a latest here, latest or last, you can say latest last version. Okay, and what I am just going to do, I am just going to printing the value of the salary, that is a latest salary. Okay, and then what we are going to do, we have the 3 version. Okay, for our program, in our program, version 1, version 2 and version 3. So in the first version we have the salary is only 1,000, and the second we have to change the value of the salary by the 10,000. Okay, and then in the third namespace we have to assign the value to the salary variable, that is a 1 lakh. Okay, and then we have to also print the value of this latest salary. Okay, latest last version salary. Okay, and then how can we access all these things, we are going to see here. Okay, so I want to say you that what will be happen here, if we are going to if we want to access the all these things of our latest versions. Okay, so at that time we must have to use the inline. Okay, at that time we can access all these things. So what will be happen here, we have to mostly use the first of the outer, and then resolution, and then here we can see that version 3 is showing what we are not, but I want to say you that version 3 inside the version 3 we have the latest thing. Okay, latest salary. What we are going to do, directly I am going to access the method. Okay, so what will happen, we are going to see. So let's compile. So you can see our program have to successfully compile, no any types of the error, no any warnings or anything else. Okay, so let's run our source code. So here you can see that is the latest last version is a 1 lakh. Okay, so this is our output here. Okay, so what's happening here, when we are going to calling through this way, at a time what will be happen, I want to say you, with the help of the inline we have to call these versions, latest versions directly. If we have to done something changes at the last time for our program, for our any type of the functions. Okay, so at a time we must have to use the inline. Okay, here in the namespace. Okay, and then we can access all these things of our namespace at of our latest namespace. Okay, so I hope that you have the clarity about all these things in this video. Okay, but if I think that you have some question that what will be happen if we are going to access the variable when we want to access the different things. Okay, So we can use this, okay, and then show method is here, and then we can see that what will be output. Okay, so version 1 will be show here, version salary of the version 1 will be show here. You can see version 1 and then 1000, and then we have the latest or last version is here, means we have to the got it the version 1 value is here 1000, and then here we have the all these things. I think that you have to the clarity all these things here. Okay, whatever I want to say you that if you want to the something changes in our program, in our application, okay, so at that time we will use the inline things, inline keyword, okay, in our C++ program for the namespace. So I hope that you have to the clarity all these things here, that whatever we have to the done in this program, okay, and through the main function we have to the access all these things. Okay, so let's bye, meet you again in the next video with the next level of the programming language, okay, in the C programming concept in the C++ or different programming languages. Okay, so I hope that you have to clarity all these things. But I want to say you something, that if you have any type of the questions, then you can ask me with the help of your comment box. Okay, so let's bye, meet you again in the next video with the next level of the programming concept. Let's bye.